Welcome to 2-Year-Olds in Training for the Harness Edge. I'm Harold Howe here with Tony OSullivan at Classy Lane Training Centre. Tony, you got a slew to show us here, but just before we begin, I wanted to reflect on last year. You had to be pretty happy with the year. You split the stable, $1 million in the U.S., a little more, a couple million here. That's not too shabby.
No, it's pretty good. Yeah, we had a good year. We left a little bit of money on the table with some bad racing luck and you know the usual things that everyone goes through. But no, we had a good year, and the US barn is, kind of growing and getting stronger, and things are good.
You're just back from a holiday in New Zealand, and I've caught you. You're just, barely back into the swing of things. Excuse me, but you brought out, first of all, a set of four for us. You came out with a Badlands Hanover filly called Main Street Girl, $18,000 yearling out of Harrisburg.
Yeah, I kind of like Badlands Hanover. I've been lucky enough that we've done pretty well with them, and I wanted to buy something, that I could get relatively cheap. And I was at the Winback consignment looking at a bunch of horses, and she was about 3 or 4 rows back, and I walked straight over to her, and I said to my wife Heather, I said, I'm going to buy her. So I bought her, and Kirk McKinnon came in with me, and today she was actually really good. She's very, very smart. I think she's going to mature a little bit late, but I just like her attitude, and I think if she has speed, she has such a big gait, she'll cover a lot of ground.
With her was Alexis Luck, a Cam Luck homebred.
Yeah, she's a homebred that Jeff Snyder bred and obviously owns. Not a big filly, but from day one her attitude has been fantastic. Very, very good gaited, and I think when the spring comes she'll fill out and blossom a little bit, but I have no complaints on her.
We have a Mach 3 colt, Happy Trio, 50,000 or so out of the Forest City sale.
Yeah, the same thing. He was a good-looking colt, athletic colt. We had to take some OCDs out of his hocks, and it set us back, about a month. But he's a little bit behind. But I think the more we work him and the faster he goes, the better he'll get. He's improved a lot in the last 2 weeks.
All right. We've got Carolina's Cherry, a shadow play filly, 60,000 out of the Standardbred Canada sale.
Yeah, she. You can see she's a beautiful filly, and as a baby, she was beautiful. She's had some ups and downs. I think in general, she's just a little bit weak. But again, in the last 2 weeks, she's really turned around, and hopefully she can just keep going. She's got a good gait, and she's got a really, really good attitude.
Like me, I'm sure you've been affected by all the rain we've had. It's just like, let's get the arc done type of thing. But today the track was good for this set, just starting to break up a little bit as we finish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone's been the same. We've got plenty of jog miles. We've missed a few training days, and it's frustrating when days you want to push the button a little bit on horses and you can't train, and I'm having a hard time finding out where they're at. But overall, I'm pretty happy with where we're at.
Our second set was a threesome. We started off with Azalea, a Cadabra filly, 60,000 out of the Standardbred Canada sale, driven today by the very good-looking Gord Rayner.
Yeah, she's a really nice filly. She looks like a trotter. She acts like a trotter. We've got to just coddle her speed a little bit. She likes to get going, but she has a flawless gait, and she's athletic, and it's Gordy's little pet.
You came out with Dixie's Dream Girl. This is a muscle mass filly that was a private sale that you just nicely got.
Yeah, we've had her about 6 weeks, and I really like her. She's lazy, but she trots good, and she was good today. She went a little bit quicker than she has been, and I think she's going to need some time. She's a growthy filly, and even since we've had her, she's probably seems like she's growing 2 inches. But trot's really good, and she has a great demeanor.
And the last one was Soiree Sealster, a big Jim filly, 50,000 of the Forest City sale.
Yeah, again, she's a beautiful filly. She was a beautiful baby. Myself and Dominic Chiravelli and Lorne Keller ponied up and bought her, and we paid a lot, but good gait, good attitude. Has a little bit of fight in her when she's around other horses. She doesn't like other horses around her, and she really hasn't had a bad day.
Right. And the total team numbers, how many in the U.S. and how many here? Or how many will be in the U.S., I guess the best.
We've got, right now we've got 13 in the US, and I think we'll probably sit around 12 for most of the year, other than stakes horses shuffling back and forth. And up here we're a little light, we're down to 35, and I expect we'll probably be, 40 to 45 for the summer.
Good stuff. Well, Tony, good luck in the weeks ahead, and thanks for your time.
Okay, thanks, Harold.
Harold Howe with Tony OSullivan, 2-year-olds in training.